Hey, it's Rocky the Funny Guy, taste testing more sardines. Today we have Matey's wild caught sardines in lemon essence, whatever that is. Now, I know we used to, when I was a kid, put lemon juice on fish. If you ever went to the restaurant and had fish, hated fish like most kids did. And fish was really fishy back then. So you put lemon juice on and it killed the wildness of the fish. Well, nowadays, the fish we eat in restaurants or we buy in the store is so mild tasting, you don't need lemon juice to kill any of the wildness anymore. And I'm wondering, most people probably don't even know why there's lemon slices on the plate when they eat fish. Nowadays, usually you put lemon juice in your water to flavor it. Anyhow, Matey's wild sardines, like every sardine is. It's a pretty colorful box, as you can see, and I like it when they put the can inside a box. Of course, that's wasteful, but it's still more aesthetically appealing. Anything on the back we need to be aware of. They have a nice little explanation of the thing going on here. Oh, and I mispronounced the name. On the back, it gives you one of those broken down words with all the hyphens and stuff to know how to pronounce it. It says Matithan. Matithan. Where do you get Matithan out of that? That's what it says. Matithan. Anyway, wild caught in the waters of the eastern Atlantic and hand picked in Galicia in northern Spain. This is pretty neat. Matithan sardines are considered one of the finest sardines available, I'm sure, probably by the company that packs them, prized for their plump, tender texture and rich flavor. They are prepared in traditional Spanish style with a touch of natural lemon and sea salt. Serving ideas. Enjoy fresh from the can, or on toast with avocado. Okay, I haven't tried that. Good idea. Avocado toast is a big thing in America now. Avocado toast and sardines. Sounds good. With onions and hot sauce. All right. BPA has not been intentionally used in the composition of the materials in this container in contact with the food. Okay? Well, if you know anything about packaging, aluminum cans is what these are in. There ain't no BPA in any aluminum anyways. 100% natural artisan product. No added colors or preservatives. Refrigerated after opening. Who in their right mind would open a can of sardines and stick the remnants in their refrigerator? And besides that, if you're eating sardines, you're going to gobble down one can, no problem. Anyways, there's a map of Hispania, or the country of Spain, with that little blue shape there. That must be the region that the canning company is at. Nothing else of impact here. Product of Spain. And easy opening pull tab as they advertise on the package there. We'll see if all this holds true. And the expiration date, 10/31 of 2026, which would be, because this is actually 10/29 of 2022. So this has got a 4-year shelf life. Besides, I bought this a year ago, so that's actually 5-year shelf life. And the truth is, shelf life on these things is probably indefinite. As long as the can ain't bellied out and puffed up and spraying ooze at you when you open it up, it's probably fine to eat. Flip this baby open. And it's the slightly bronze-tempered variety of the can. Pull tab, as we would expect. Not bellied out. I really haven't found any of those anyways lately. All right, we are going to open it up. And again, I'm not taking any of the precautions that I usually do when I eat this stuff indoors because I'm right here by a fire. All the bad stuff just goes in there. All right, pop it open. Before I pull the top off, I pull it about that far. Usually, I tip this thing up on a cup and I drain out all that oil. Now, I know some of you real aficionados of sardines out there say you crack this open and you drink the oil out. More power to you, but I think that's a little wild. Anyhow, let's see if we get a little flare up. Oh, yeah. I bet you didn't know this stuff is flammable. They don't put that warning on the can. Oh, this is fun. I would show you the fire because I know you're all wondering, boy, what's going on down there? Sure wish I could see that. But then I'd mess up the positioning of the camera. And I'd be fumbling around to get it all back in place. So just take my word for it. It's really flaring up. So now you can see pretty well dry. You don't have all that extra fat grams in there, and oh well, if you guys really want to suck that ooze out of there, you can pour it off into a cup. Or maybe put a straw in there, empty it out. I'm not going to go that far. But I think this is a good idea, a good method of draining all that off. Now I messed up the top. Now again, for you earth-friendly folks out there, I will recycle the aluminum lid. They are plump and neatly packed. 3 of them there. Intermittently switched around so that they fit just geometrically space-friendly. They do have skin, but no scales. And I'm going to use my new handy-dandy tool here for carefully removing one of these for closer inspection. Looks good enough to take a bite right out of it. I usually don't, but maybe I will. My handy-dandy tool is not working as well as I thought. You know what? I lost my smell last year in COVID. It's finally back. Smells like a fish. These are meaty enough where you can just eat them down plain without having to crunch on all the bones, and there's no scales. They're pretty good. Just by themselves. I do still prefer to take out the backbone if I can, because I do prefer to eat meat rather than bones. It's kind of hard to really pick it out with this little clam pitcher thing, because it all breaks apart, as you can see. So let me finish this one, and I'll go back to my more traditional substrate method. One moment. Now, as of recent, because of my radical diet change that the doctor suggested that I make if I wanted to exist a normal lifespan on the planet, I stopped eating any processed foods, which would include flour. So I don't typically eat crackers or bread or anything like that. So I went to using these right here. Fried pork rinds. They were an amazing substitute. Now I'm being honest. I do eat a little bit of bread and crackers. But this worked out so well for sardines that I'm going to continue using this for a while because they don't add any unnecessary flavor, but they do give it a good crunch when you're chewing the sardines. And I like the sound. That one just fell on the ground. I'm going to act like I didn't do that and just stick it right on there. We'll see if it matters. So look how that fits right into the trough, like almost like a hot dog in a bun. They really are a good method. Now, okay, lesson learned. Don't take your fried pork rinds out of the original package and store them in a freezer package or freezer bag because they lose their crispness. And that was like chewing on a piece of styrofoam. But that's all I got for now, so I'm going to continue. I think I just need to take a bigger chunk like that. Good. Hey. No. You start your own YouTube channel, and then you can have sardines. That worked good. Just need to get a bigger, puffier one. Here's another one. Big trough one. So I bought this little crab claw thing at an antique store. Thought it would be just perfect for spooning these things out, but it needs a little adjustment. Better. So these sardines, they're really super meaty. You can tell that when there's 1/3 of the can is just one fish. So now I'm going to try one that's like a sardine with a chip attached to it. This will be a big mouthful. Well, so the texture on these seems to be a bit creamy, not fleshy, and a little dry. I think it's because of the pork rinds. Now I got the hiccups. I forgot about that. It happens every time. Well, I guess maybe I better cut it short. Anyhow, there you have it. Matey's wild sardines from Spain. I don't see anything outstanding about the flavor in them to push them up to the top 10, but the packaging gets you pretty close to that. I think if you like mild fish, these are pretty mild as far as sardines go. But all in all, I definitely give them a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.